Trillions could flow through cryptos like Stellar XLM, and you and I, your award-winning Stellar XLM crypto developer, could benefit. But how? Well, people, as I keep explaining to you, it's all about the fundamental facts of the matter. And if it isn't clear yet, cryptos have so many use cases, and this is fundamental to its success. You could look at development data, that could be one fundamental factor of the matter, but what is really happening? What are the real world use cases? And really, I have to draw your attention to interoperability. How is Stellar interoperating with real world use cases? We've got to look at interoperability in terms of stable coins. What are the stable coins on Stellar? We know that USDC is being used, but what other interoperability is there within inside the Stellar ecosystem? Well, let's think about it. We have the SEP24 flow, which enables anchors, which are effectively institutions, to set up stable coins and use the SEP24 flow for wallets to interoperate with that flow, for users to create their form online with inside the application and obtain that particular stablecoin. And this is a real world use case because settling can be done within seconds in that specific country's currency. It really, we need a different perspective. So for me, I think we need to look at maybe Rao Powell and Tom from their chat together and just get a different understanding of what's happening. I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion, your award-winning Stellar XLM crypto developer. And it's time, people, we understood what interoperability means. So let's jump over to that interview.
There are use cases. So let's just get out of the NFT noise and everything else. I'm having dinner with a friend of mine. He used to run the trading operations of one of the largest banks in Australia. And it's a big bank, the equivalent of Bank of America. And he's like, he's just retired. And he's like, I've been heavily involved in crypto at the bank, doing stuff. I'm like, what are you guys doing? He goes, we've issued 5 stable coins. I'm like, why? Why do you need the stable coins? Why not use Tether or USDC or whatever? He's like, okay, so this is what people don't understand, why crypto is so important for the financial system. He said, we're in Australia. We have a gigantic pension system. Our pension system buys a gigantic amount of US equities. The US is about to go to settlement. So when you buy a share and you have to pay for it from T+2 or T+3, so that's trade date plus 3 days to pay for the bill, to T+1. Okay, that seems fine. Foreign exchange transactions are T+2. They can't settle the US stocks that they buy. So they either have to leave massive amounts of money with a broker that they dealt with who could go bust or uses the money ineffectively, or they create a stable coin for instant settlement. So and they've built that. This one is on top of Ethereum. Okay, fine. But that is a multi-$100 billion use case for why crypto is very powerful for increasing productivity within the financial system alone. And there's many of these all over the place. So why is Tether such a big, useful stablecoin? You've basically fractionalized the US dollar and now a person in the Philippines who works in a rice field to receive a payment from his cousin who's living in New York City instantaneously without any cost in dollars, which is the currency that they all want. That's mind-blowing. That's why the stablecoin system alone is so gigantic. So I don't agree with there is no productivity or killer app. The killer app of crypto so far has actually been stablecoins.
Clearly, you can see that hundreds of billions are going to be flowing with that one use case alone. And really, when we're talking about FX markets, when we're talking about finality with derivatives, we're talking about, actually a multi-trillion-dollar problem. Even Ripple set out to try and solve that $24 million problem with the Nostra Vostra account issue. Okay, you have to have a certain amount of funds of denominated dollars in one account within that country to be able to settle. And even then, it's still not done in real time. So what's the solution? The solution is to utilize the technology that's there in front of us, is to get your stable coins up. When I talk to you anchors, I'm saying to you, have your stable coins developed ready for the platform for users to use. They will use them. If you build it, they will come. It's all very well using the USDC, but have your own initial stable coin backed one-to-one with that currencies within your company's or institutions' accounts. And it will be used. And you will be able to take full advantage of the FX markets trade. People, institutions will use your currency to settle quicker and faster. As long as it's backed one-to-one, and you can guarantee that, and the money hits the account at the right time. And that obviously can be done via the stablecoin process. But we're really in need of more anchors. And when we look at this anchor site that has provided us with, we see that actually, there are a lot of anchors with this SEP24 flow, but they're lacking in the stablecoin concept. Have the stablecoin there so that when users go into the Zig-free platform, they can select and hold the stablecoin. Simple. And then if they want to transact in it, they can, right? Peer-to-peer. And really, when we go to Zig-free, we have a look at this, and we go to the pre-selected assets, we see that there actually isn't really that many anchors utilizing the stablecoin concept. And there will be institutions, organizations that will. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. But I say to you, if you look at what we've got here, the tokens we've got listed, we've got LIS, we've got Aqua, we've got RTB. All of these tokens actually have had an impact on Zig-free, Zioncoins, because we're utilizing their services, their protocols, their open source abilities, or open source code if you like. And this is really key for us, because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without all of that open source code. And so my outlook for the future, for this year to come, what I would like to see is more organizations using stablecoins, using the SEP24 flow. And we'll be looking at providing more interoperability with other blockchains. And if you provide that flow, then we can provide the service. I'm Nathan, aka Nathan of Zion. Like and subscribe, and check us out in the next one. And this one will be on Saraban, because Saraban is going to be vital for that interoperability. Have a great day now. Take care.